Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be installing a wig from Julia Hair. Inside the package, I received the wig that I'll be installing along with some hair accessories and wig caps, an elastic band, and some more stuff. This is how the wig looks straight out the package. It's a 7x5 HD closure wig. The next clip will show you guys how the wig looks customized before I installed it on my client's head. I already braided down my client's hair and I slicked all her edges back so that once I place the layer of glue on, the glue isn't on my client's edges. For the wig cap, I always use sheer stockings as a replacement. I'm using one thin layer of adhesive and tracing it across my client's hairline to keep the cap down. As the layer of glue is drying, I take the top of the cap and make a knot. Once the knot is there, I cut the end off, and that's the cap that I'll be using for my next client. Now that the glue is completely dried, I used my Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation number 9 and placed it across the cap where the lace will be showing. This is what the wig looks like on my client's head. Now I'm just positioning the wig so that it can line up directly with the middle of my client's head. Sometimes when the wigs come pre-plucked, it does come a little bit over-plucked, so I like to take a thin layer of hair out in the front and pull it out so that the hairline can appear more natural. Now that the thin layer of hair is gone, I feel like the wig looks more natural. Before I place any layer of glue down, I make a dotted line where I want the lace to lay so that I can know where to place the glue. Before I place any layer of glue on, I always clean my client's hairline with the alcohol pad. When I'm placing the layers of glue on my client's hairline, I try not to make them too thick because it takes longer to dry and it won't dry at the same pace as one side of the glue. Once the glue is clear, that means that it is completely dried and you can then proceed with placing on your second layer of glue. Now I'm going to place the lace into the glue. I always start with the middle and stretch the lace as much as possible so that once the lace is placed into the glue, it doesn't have any rolls in it. After the middle of the lace is placed down, I stretch both sides of the wig and place the lace into the glue again. Once the two sides are placed down, I have my client hold both sides while I make sure that the rest of the lace is glued down. If any parts of the wig do not have any glue under the lace, I easily just lift the lace up and place some glue on my client's hairline so that it can be placed down. For this part of the install, I still use 3 thin layers of glue so that it can be secured just like the rest of the wig. Now I'm just going to cut off the rest of the lace that isn't needed. This part of the lace came from when I pulled out a thin layer of hair in the first part of the video. Now before I move on to the next step of installing the wig, I'm just going to use a thin layer and place it on top of my client's hairline across the wig. If you guys haven't noticed, I didn't place any makeup inside of the wig before I placed it on my client's head, because on my lighter skin tones I prefer to place it on after, just so that it doesn't give off a darker tint for my client's skin tone. Now that it's time to place the makeup on my client's wig, I just placed it in the areas where the cap is showing so that once it's melted, it isn't visible anymore. The melting spray that I'm using is from Erica J. I placed this across the wig before I placed the elastic band down. This is what the lace looks like after it's been completely melted. Now I'm just cutting the baby hairs short and I'm gonna curl them up with my red pencil flat iron. For the baby hairs, as you guys know by now, I'm using my Got To Be Glued gel and Cream of Nature mousse to swoop them. In this part of the video, I'm showing you guys how the wig looks once it's parted in different areas. You guys can see that the knots are bleached very well and the wig does look scalp-like. Being that the wig came bleached in all areas, it's not only limited to a middle part. You guys can also braid the lace into a braided style if you would like. It can also be styled in a C part and a middle part. For this install, I'll be doing a middle part with some layered curls. So I'm layering the curls right now, not too short, but just so that the hair can have a little more volume to it. As a holding spray, I use Got To Be Glued Free Spray. I spray a little bit on the hair and I comb the product throughout the hair before I curl it. As I curled the hair, I left the edges to dry with the wrap strips. So now that it's completely dried, I remove the wrap strips and I'm going to place some bio silk on the hairline before I hot comb it. Now that the entire hairline is hot combed, I use my Sharpie to cover the little over bleached hairs and I outline the part to clean up the part. My client requested soft baby hairs, so I use my tail comb to lift them up and comb it out. The makeup that I use to outline the part is the same makeup that I use for the cap, Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation number 9. This is the outcome of the install. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and continue watching for more clips of the finished look.